Today, SEC Chair Gary Gensler is going to testify before the House Financial Services Committee. And boy, does he have a lot to answer for. Under Gary Gensler's leadership, I would say failed leadership, the SEC has been an incompetent cop on the beat. Throughout his career, Gensler has been relentlessly loyal to the biggest institutions at the expense of everyday Americans. Today, he's going to face some important questions about that. Gary Gensler has worked to consolidate his own power, even though it means crushing opportunities and, frankly, the financial future of this country. This strategy hasn't been successful for him. As you note, the SEC continues to lose again and again in the courts on its crusade against digital asset innovation. So it should be increasingly obvious that the crypto industry is not an industry rife with non-compliance. Rogue bureaucrats like Gary Gensler are supposed to be working for the people, not reigning over them.
Recently, the price of XRP had a jump that was completely unexpected, and it skyrocketed to a whopping $9,861. It is obvious that they made a profit from this anomaly, even though the precise amount of XRP that they sold is unknown at this time. This opens the door to a really interesting discussion. Many people believe that this was not merely an error, but rather a genuine indication of how much XRP is worth. This view is gaining popularity as a result of Ripple's announcement that they are working to establish a private XRP ledger that is specifically catered to digital currencies used by central banks. Another interesting occurrence after yet another so-called problem. The price of XRP shot up to $50 for a brief period of time. Almost immediately after that, it was briefly listed. I've investigated the reasons behind these kinds of bugs and looked into whether or not users can actually transact during these spikes. This tweet provides evidence that a sale was completed successfully despite the fact that technical difficulties typically prevent sales from being completed. When thinking about XRP, it is nearly impossible to avoid thinking about the possibility of its price changing. This is especially true when taking into account the fact that its real worth and prospective applications are tied with global reserve currencies. In the past, as well as on the Ripple website, it was underlined that XRP, Ripple's native token, was developed to execute large-scale payments and to stake its claim as the primary reserve currency in the world. They proclaimed their unwavering commitment to the one and only objective of elevating XRP to the position of preeminent digital reserve currency. To take things to the next level, the CEO of Ripple has stated that the company's growth will be propelled forward by the underlying technology even if the price of XRP drops. He emphasizes that there is still a cloud over XRP's true value, implying that the general public's estimation of how much it is worth may not accurately reflect its potential. It is only normal to anticipate price changes as significant financial firms such as Western Union and other recognized institutions enter the Ripple XRP ecosystem. This is especially the case as these players enter the ecosystem with the intention of streamlining large-scale international transactions. I have made it clear on numerous occasions that the relative stability of the XRP price is not the result of these institutions' insufficient use of the cryptocurrency, but rather may be attributable to market manipulations carried out by the institutions themselves. Their goal is to dissuade individuals like you from getting XRP. The more easily and affordably they can get XRP, the more beneficial it will be for them. In light of the newly enacted regulation, Ripple is no longer permitted to sell XRP to the aforementioned organizations. These institutions are required by law to purchase XRP through various public exchanges because it is a security. Because of this condition, they are motivated to lower the price in order to purchase additional items at a reduced cost. It is vital to keep in mind that it is not simply well-known companies like Western Union that are involved in this. The scope of the terrain has increased. Notably, various records that are accessible to the general public indicate that Russia is attempting to design a CBDC utilizing the XRP ledger, and Ripple is acknowledged as the aiding power in this venture. Ripple is in the driver's seat in India's plan to equip its banks with a digital rupee, which is going to make use of the XRP currency. The material highlights the fact that a number of different central banks from around the world are partnering with Ripple for the development of CDC on their platform. It is fascinating to consider how they could have embarked on this adventure in spite of their previous concerns regarding cryptocurrency. Ripple's entry into the Chinese market through its relationship, a large international bank with headquarters in Hong Kong, is a great illustration of this. This new trend is especially notable in light of China's ongoing efforts to limit the use of cryptocurrencies within its borders. In the African blockchain report, South Africa has made it very apparent that it will be collaborating with Ripple. South Africa is another important participant in the BRICS consortium. According to the findings of this analysis, the financial systems of more than 13 African nations have already been adapted to include XRP. This expansion is nothing short of mind-boggling. Ripple has just connected themselves with a company called Appropriate Home, which is hailed as a game-changer in the real estate industry with the intention of revolutionizing the real estate market. Tokenizing real estate assets and properties that are available for rent is a part of Ripple's overarching strategy. As I dove deeper into this topic, I came across some information that could have a game-changing impact on the XRP community. In addition to the role that Ripple itself may play, XRP itself might be put to immediate use. This combination has the potential to send the price of XRP soaring to new heights. Despite the fact that the current worth of XRP may be somewhere around $0.50, it is essential to look at the wider picture. XRP's inherent worth may end up being significantly higher than its current market rate as a result of its cutting-edge technology and unmatched capabilities in the realm of cross-border payments. As a follow-up to his earlier in-depth research, the famous cryptocurrency expert Egrag has now presented another captivating projection for the course of the XRP price. Egrag, drawing insights from his recent observations, pointed to the possibility of a massive surge in the value of XRP, proposing a gain that is an astonishing 1,160%. This spike, he forecasts, may push the price of the digital asset up to an estimated $6.07, with possible swings placing it anywhere from $6.05 to $7. This audacious forecast was created by Egrag after the latter applied a methodical strategy to the study of previous price increases in XRP. When he examined the historical data, he looked for price spikes that were particularly noteworthy. More specifically, he concentrated on the candles that displayed a stunning price increase of at least 300% in a single candle within the 4-month chart. The analyst looked back through the history of XRP and discovered a total of 6 instances of parabolic price surges that satisfied this condition. According to him, during the course of the previous 4 months, the value of XRP experienced price increases of 1,050%, 530%, 2,222%, 740%, 1,577%, and 841%. The potential increase of 1,160% was determined for Egrag by taking the average of all of these substantial price changes. His alignment of this prognosis with the 1618 level of the Fibonacci extension gave this projection an additional measure of credibility. This is used to locate potential resistance levels that are higher than the swing high. The analyst comes to the conclusion, with the help of the Fibonacci extension level, that both indications forecast a comparable price range. As a result of this, we have arrived to a tantalizing price estimate of $6.07, which is situated within the range of $6.05 to $7. The researcher came to the conclusion that this projection is in perfect harmony with the 1618 Fibonacci level at $6.05 yesterday. As part of a foundational analysis that preceded his most recent projection, Egrag conducted a painstaking investigation of the price movements of XRP over a 4-month timeframe. He disclosed essential findings that at this point form the backbone of his current projections. This earlier investigation was highlighted by the identification of 2 noteworthy price zones, which Egrag referred to as Zone A and Zone B respectively. Zone A encompasses an array of prices ranging from $0.485 to $0.2483, the majority of which occurred during the years 2013 and the beginning of 2017. Within this region, Egrag noted a strong support band that ranged from $0.485 to $0.596, which he accurately termed the steel foundation. That is all I have time for right now, so I want to say thank you, and I'll see you in our next video.